What up, Long Beach? Welcome back to your home for everything local sports. It's JJ.
And Matt, and this high school football video is brought to you by the fine folks down at Naples Rib Company.
All of our high school football coverage is sponsored by the Terry Donahue Memorial California Showcase, which is the biggest free recruiting event in the state of California. And our Lakewood coverage is sponsored by alum JP Crawford. More League football is back, and we're at Lakewood on Friday night, where the Lancers are hosting Compton.
A pair of 2-2 teams with a lot of different types of wins and losses.
Yeah, they do have a lot of different types of wins and losses this year. While Lakewood is trying to find their running attack on their offense, Compton is trying to work their new passing attack with their offense, but the Red Swarm was back in black for Lakewood tonight. Solo Lapagaili with the first of his 5 tackles for loss.
Quick 3 and now, and then first punt is a double thump. Damon Avalon from Catalina to the safety.
So it is the rare 2-0 start to the game. Jojo Apisala and Lakewood trying to ground and pound early, but Compton was stacking the box. It's 4th and short. Lancers go for it, pass to Caleb Tafua, but Eric Foster says the nay-no. Big hit, big stop, turnover on downs.
Look at the closing speed from Ravana Tafugafale, tracks down the ball carrier.
Yeah, he was shot out of a cannon on that backside. Few plays after the punt, Cade Casillas finds Cecil Xavier Smith. He's in with an inch to spare, or like a yard to spare. 19-yard touchdown. It is now 9-0 Lancers early.
Lakewood trying to run it some more here, but again, the Compton defense comes up with the big stop. With a pop of the ball, it's out. Fumble caused by Denzel Lloyd Jr. and Anthony Hernandez Lopez.
Those kids came in and made that play. Great play for the Compton defense. However, they would have to punt quickly, and again, double thump. It's Tafugafale on this block. Lakewood special teams trying to find their rhythm here in the second half of the season. On the ensuing drive, I get absolutely lost. Stop looking in the backfield, Fiddler. Casillas with an 8-yard touchdown run. It is now 16-0 Lancers.
Switch the quarter, story the same. Troy Nareed tackle.
Yeah, he came flying into that backfield as well. This drive was the most productive of the night for Lakewood. Casillas with some quick throws like bubble screen type, just trying to get the timing down. That was Tafua on the far side, and then Quan Morgan here on the near side. Some good yak yards after catch into the red zone.
7 plays, 76 yards, drive capped by Casillas to Tafua, 15-yard touchdown, Lakewood 23-0.
Yeah, Tafua got a challenge from his coaches, don't let one guy bring you down all season. Well, it worked right there as he gets into the end zone. Cool stat for Lakewood running back Nitrell Miller. His first 2 touches of the night end up in the end zone. That's from 23 yards out, then again from 15 yards out in a couple of seconds here. They need him and Jojo Apisala. I showed you him earlier. They need them in the Moore League. They need to have runs like this that they finish with authority.
Casillas and Xavier Smith capped the first half scoring with this 40-yard touchdown pass, catch and run. Casillas 14 for 17, 5 touchdowns. Halftime, it's 44-0.
And at the break, let's soak up a little of this Friday Night Lights atmosphere.
Bands on point, also on point was Joy Scott.
She kicks it through to win free taquitos for a year from Roll 'em Up Taquitos. I mean, everybody else was throwing it, but for a rugby player, of course she kicks it.
Let's go.
And then a special moment here at halftime for the sister of kicker Xavier Nunez. This is Camila Nunez, an 11-year-old who was diagnosed with a brain tumor when she was 8 months old. It had a less than 3% survival rate. She worked through chemotherapy, stem cell transplants, and radiation, and she gave her paralysis on the left side of her face and her vocal cords. But defying doctors' predictions, she relearned how to walk, she relearned how to talk, and she's on the field today with her pom-poms. I talked to Xavier after the game, and he was emotional just talking about how much that was her dream, is to be a cheerleader. She gets to be on the field with her brothers. You know what she wants to do when she grows up? She wants to become a doctor and help kids like herself. Special moment there for the Lakewood Lancers family.
Running clock continues in the second half. Casillas hits Tafua for a touchdown. Tafua, 3 receptions, 67 yards. Lakewood defense only gave up 2 first downs on the non-penalty plays.
Yeah, which is impressive for both, right? Tafua finding his rhythm again. I mentioned earlier, the defense looking very good, but unfortunately, For the second time tonight here in Long Beach, a game stopped before the final whistle and the final seconds are ticked off. With about 8 minutes left, a Compton player suffered an injury that required an ambulance to be called to the field. He was responsive, but we do not yet have a report from how he is doing in the hospital. Obviously, all of the thoughts and prayers from everybody at the game, Lakewood, Compton, anybody involved are with that player. That is not what you want to see, but they made sure to keep everybody safe and end the game early. It does end. Your final score, 57-0. Next week, more league football back in action. Lakewood at Long Beach Poly and Cabrillo at Compton. For all of that coverage and everything local sports, you keep it right here at the562.org.